When discussing the benefits of a refinance, it's important to explain the concept of leverage. Even the most reluctant borrowers may be swayed to refinance once they understand leverage. In fact, leverage is the secret that many rich people use to build wealth. Most people think they buy a home for a place to live, but that's just part of it. To understand leverage, people need to look at their home very differently than they normally do. When you leverage real estate, you increase your return by using other people's money. You don't put as much of your own cash into a property. Anytime someone borrows money to purchase a property, they are using leverage. The buyer didn't have to cover the entire purchase price on their own. And for regular people, buying a home is one of the few ways to build wealth, because it's the only place that regular people get leverage. Let's look at an example. Joe Borrower purchased a $300,000 home 5 years ago. He put 10% down, or $30,000, and financed the other 90%. Joe borrowed $270,000 at 3% interest. Since Joe's mortgage is secured by an asset, his home, Joe can get an interest rate lower than anywhere else he could possibly try to borrow money. And even though Joe only put $30,000 down on the home, he gets appreciation on the entire $300,000. Fast forward 5 years in a strong market, and Joe's home is now worth $440,000. Joe's $30,000 investment has earned him $140,000 in appreciation. That's an average rate of return of 8% per year. Since Joe's rate of return is 8% and he's paying 3% on the loan, Joe is earning the 5% difference from the lender's money. So how does a refinance come into play? Joe can maximize his return by taking cash out of his home, also known as tappable equity, and using that cash for another investment. If your borrower has tappable equity in their home like Joe, it makes good financial sense to free up some of that cash for something else like education, starting a business, home improvements, or even buying another property. Done wisely and carefully, using financial leverage can help speed up the process of building wealth. Leverage helps borrowers maximize what their money will do for them. So don't sell loans. Sell information instead. Good information sells loans.
Learn more at monsterleadgroup.com.